Generic greetings and welcome to MachiaVillain. This is an evil mansion building and simulation game where you will have to construct a mansion. You will then hire various cliched / generic evil monsters and then lure people to your mansion in order to enact nefarious deeds. It's something I've played for about an hour and a half and I've been enjoying it quite a bit, so I thought you would like to see a series on it, hence why we are here. It's in the sort of same vein as Prison Architect, RimWorld and Dungeon Keeper, so let's just crack on into it. So we're going to go to a new game and we'll build a mansion. So first things first, you will get to see the intro.
Being a minion, what a dream job. First-class evil boss, a steady supply of stupid victims guaranteed. Murder and mayhem every day. What a beautiful life. Or not.
Nah.
The boss was an exploitative douche, and really, life sucks. So one clever minion rose from their miserable minion-dition.
Is that a word?
Applied to the League of MachiaVillain villains. It cost them an arm and a leg. Well, somebody else's.
I was wondering if they're going to make that joke.
One night, an evil owl bursts through
That just looks like an owl. I wouldn't say it's any eviler than any other owl.
The minion's life. Congratulations,
Oh!
minion.
It's a shame.
Your application to the League of MachiaVillain villains has been approved. Under conditions. Please bring this letter to the Department of Evil Domains to receive your plot of evil land.
Okay.
And further instructions. Dishonestly yours, the League of MachiaVillain Villains.
The name reminds me of Corporation Incorporated from Galaxy Trucker.
At last, the minions' days of servitude are over. No more unpaid overtime, no more scrubbing toilets. But before the minion departs, one last evil deed.
What, we're going to TP the house? Oh no, we've just taken toilet paper, fair enough.
And now to become the biggest, baddest, most powerful villain.
Insert evil
ever.
laugh. Alright, fair enough, yeah. Insert generic evil laugh here. It's not as good as Murray's from Monkey Island, but you know, 10 out of 10 for effort. So, we're in the Beetlejuice waiting room, and we're just going to be waiting in order to see... Oh, that's a long number. Okay.
This is taking forever.
We have to see the boss.
How dare they delay my evil plans?
Yeah, it's cliched evil. Generic evil.
I shall make them pay. I just don't want to lose my place in line. They will pay. Later.
Well, you know, we're British, we know a queue.
But then, they'll pay with interest.
Okay.
Next.
Ooh, that's me.
Aha. Next.
Now my reign of evil can begin.
So, the octopus thingy has give us... Oh, well, Cthulhuan thingy, maybe. Aha. So, evil name. We'll just go with those. Okay. So, dearest myself, in addition to your evil domain, the MachiaVillain League of Villains is giving you 3 minions to start your domain. Don't lose them. Fair warning, the above-mentioned minions are brain dead. They will not do anything unless ordered to. You will soon receive another letter with our code of dishonor. If you'd managed to survive until then, merge to yours, the MachiaVillain League of Villains. Okay, so we have to select our team. And we've got all different types of characters. So a quick rundown. You've got different I don't know what you call them. Yeah, different types. So mummies, skeletons, zombies, things like that. And they all have life and food, what they take per day. Some of them will eat brains, some will eat bones, some will eat meat, things like that. Depends on what you have. You have some traits as well, which seem to be, I think, all positive. Lose 2 with each bone thrown during attack. Gain 1 with each bone eaten. I'm guessing that means health. So yeah, we've got different traits. We've also got the walking speed of them in the center, as well as the jobs that they can have. How good they are at certain jobs and the jobs that can be assigned to them. And also the fight statistics on the right-hand side. So whether they've got resistances, their abilities, so strength, endurance, dexterity, mind, and the equipment slots and other such associated skills. So we want someone that's pretty good at probably mining and or building and chopping wood. So we'll just shuffle these around until we get something that we really like. Oh, there's one who's good at researching. That's math. Good at researching and building and also letter writing. So that's probably not a good one for us. We probably want someone with probably 2 in the first 2. Oh, there's someone that's good at that's Kenny, who is a psychopath apparently. They're good at cooking as well as not too bad at writing, but also digging and such. So we'll hire those, that's fine. We need someone that's decent at building. Well, let's reshuffle those again. You can just keep reshuffling these as much as you want. There's someone who's good at building, collecting, and also bringing resources, and that is a Squellington. So there we are. That's Harriet. So we got Kenny and Harriet, and we finally want someone that's probably good at cleaning, and that would be Tracy, apparently. Good at cleaning and also refilling and reloading. And no one good at making objects, but we can get those later on. So we'll hire those, and then we will validate that. So we have started right here, as you can see. So we're just going to have a quick look around. As immediately we've been a little bit messed up because we need to build our mansion sort of top or bottom here, and as you can see, this is just a big lump of stone. But over here we do have a nice pile of trees, which isn't too bad. Okay, so we will probably start our mansion build around here, although we could build it down over. There's a fairly open area here, and there's also gravestones. I don't know. No, I don't like the idea of digging into that one. So we're going to have to dig probably around here. We'll get rid of these trees and then we'll dig some of this stuff out and then we can progress up. So let's just go over to resources. Oh, first things first, I will pause it and run down the UI. So top left, all of our resources. So food, basically this line's food. Then we've got sorted ones here. And then when you get other resources like wood and stone and gold, sorry, not gold, but wood and stone, and iron, it'll go here as well. So all the resources you have. Top center, we've got our minions and what they're doing. Also options for entering into attack mode and such, and our overall rank. On the right, we've got time controls and how long we've been surviving. This is the most important one, though. This is your suspicion level. The lower suspicion, the better, because it means that there's less likely chance of there being a reduction in minions that turn up. So the higher it goes, the less people will turn up, which means you can't, farm them essentially. And once it gets too high, the pitchfork squad turns up. Bottom right, you've got a couple of things for achievements and your rank, which is basically the like a sort of little carrot to sort of show you which way you should be going. And then all of the options for building on the bottom, which we'll use for now, or really not building, but just commands. So we're going to go to resources, chop wood, and we're basically going to chop all of this wood around here. And we'll also chop a couple of the bits over there for reasons that I'll explain in a moment. Okay. First things first, though, we have to go to jobs and we need to assign people. So everyone is going to get assigned to chop wood, and we'll just unpause it, and then I'll go through the rest of it. So all the minions are going to go over that and do that one, so that's fine. So they won't do anything unless you tell them to, so I've told them to chop that. In combat, it's pretty much... A lot of it is like RimWorld. It's just say it's in the same vein as Prison Architect. I think it's more like RimWorld because you have to tell them to attack... specific things, and you have to put them into combat stance or job stance, essentially. And obviously you've got this job tab as well. So you can see that we have 3 different characters. They can have a total of 4 jobs each, so that's sort of the bit smarter. And you can assign them to, say, dig into rock and collect plants, things like that. We're going to say store resources, and you can say build. So the priority is, this is the highest, that's the lowest there. And then we want to say maintenance, that's fine. Collect plants, no. I'd probably say... Oh, we'll have to do the home office later on, but that's alright. So what we'll do is we'll have probably a... I think we'll probably start our mansion here. The reason I went over to the right, by the way, is because, see this here? That's the post box. You need to deliver your letters to the post box. It's not ideal. I mean, this huge mountain in the middle is not good, but, we'll have to deal with it. So we'll go to probably resources and dig into rock, and we'll just try and dig all of that out. We'll get a lot of stone doing all of that. It's not too much of a problem there. Dig into rock, and then we'll dig that out there as well. And we're going to put sort of our start mansion here, and then we'll sort of expand there. Oh, by the way, you can see these evil trees? Yes, they are evil, and they will attack you back. Ow! There we go. They're starting to attack us. Ow! Behave! Anyway, so I'll speed that up there, and... get these all harvested. So 2 are now idle, so we don't want that. We want to probably put those onto dig into rock, and we'll let them crack on. We could probably wait. We could probably wait a day, without having to build stuff. The tutorial it seems to be okay. You can alterate it here by your first player help, and it seems to work okay. It got me most of the way anyway. As I said, I played about an hour and a half. So, yeah. I'm also playing about 6 hours from release. So this build should be feature complete without any major issues. But if we encounter them, then understand it's because it's before release. And obviously we'll have to see what happens afterwards. So, they're just digging into the stone. There's no, like, cliff face or anything as far as I can tell. It's just you dig it out. So it just clears the ground. So that's okay. Once this is cleared out, we do want to start building. So I'm going to go over to construction and then room. So you have to build the floors, walls, and doors separately. So I'm going to say the walls, and we'll go for like a hardwood. Do you want to go for a dark wooden wall? Or maybe just a wooden wall. We'll just go for a wooden wall. You can see they're going to go over there to eat stuff. And they will fall asleep on the ground as well because we haven't built anything special for them yet. So we want to have an entranceway, I reckon about here. So we're going to do that. And then we'll have this as a sort of, I don't know, like some sort of small, wouldn't call it a corridor, but more like a reception area. And then we'll extend out and then up. And this is going to be our writing room or our post room. Ideally, I'd like it a little bit further along, actually. Do I shift the mansion along, or do I... Yeah, I think I shift the mansion along, quite honestly. So we'll go back to rooms and then to... probably to walls, and we'll do the walls from this side further along like that, and that should do us for now. Actually, that was the same size as before, was it? Was it 3? It was 3, so we'll cancel that. It doesn't really need to be much bigger than what I'm building, but you know what? Best to probably build it a little bit too big rather than too small. Then this can come down, and actually no, because we're going to do that, and then we'll say construction walls into there. And then this can just be a 3x3, but I am going to cancel that section there, and then that will have a door. Speaking of doors, there's a couple of different types of doors. I'm going to put a wooden door there, a pretty wooden door, so it lures people inside. It says maximum number reach there several times over for some reason. Let's just speed it to max speed, and they'll wake up and crack on with this one. We'll say dig into rock and do that because I did cancel it by accident, and then back over to construction and then to the walls, and then the walls will probably go up and then along, and then that'll be the overall size of that room. That should be fine. Obviously we also need to put some flooring in, so we will do that. We'll go for, again, standard flooring, and it does cost you the same amount, I believe, for the flooring. Let's have a quick check to make sure that statement is factual. It is, yes. They've all got the same fire resistance and prestige and such, and walking speed. You can unlock different ones. So you can unlock like hexagonal tiles and nice carpets and stuff as you progress on. So we're going to get rid of all of that. That's getting dug out. Very distinct art style, isn't it? Reminds me of Don't Starve, I guess. Oh, that's not really a game I've played almost any amount of. I'd probably like it if I put time into it. Same as Stardew Valley. I've never played that, and I probably would lose days to that thing. Taking a while to dig that out. Obviously, the skills alter how fast they dig and do certain things. It's the typical stuff. So we're almost finished this one here. So we'll go to construction room, walls, and we're going to go up, then probably along like that. And we've got Kenny who's idle. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to say dig into rock and just tell him to dig that out, because we might as well, and we'll dig that out as well so we can get around. There we go. But what we'll probably end up doing is turning one of them off. So Kenny is good at chopping wood and digging into rock. That's fine. Tracy is good at chopping wood, and actually not good at any of those, but we might still have that on for them because they're doing nothing else at the moment. So wall can go to there. We will have a floor going down to there, and also I don't like that it closes the construction tab every time. We'll have a door there. It does automatically rotate, so that's fine. That's good. And then we'll just speed it out. So this is going to be our reading room. Although, to be fair, is that best to be in the reading room? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Then we need a place for them to sleep. So we'll probably have an area here where they can eat and sleep. Don't know where we have the the kitchen first or the bedroom? Probably the bedroom. Yeah. Is that tree attacking as well because we're going past? Yes, it is. Cheeky. Cheeky. So, because only one person's building, it's taking a little while there. You see how our gold's going up. Gold nuggets. Okay, that tree's really starting to be annoying, so we might as well chop that down. Oh, we've gained a level, did that say? Tracy. I think they gained a level in digging into rock, yeah, because they've been doing that. So they gained experience, I think. That's fine. So, what we'll do... we should get this rank level up here. So, build 2 closed rooms, yes, 2 of 2, and survive for 3 days, which you've almost got there. And, oh, you've just been promoted to rank 1 by the League of Villains. So, that's fine. So, that's give us another slot for our minion. For another minion, so that's good. So, let's hire them now. So, we've got Marilyn, who is a skeleton. We've got Hedwig Wester, who's a mummy. And we've got Joanna. Dracula is a stealthy creature. Likes to live in an elegant room without any light. Ah, so they're really, really good, but they can't sleep in the same place as other people. So I'm not going to hire them. I would like to. Loses 1 point of life for every 0.5 hours when not in a closed room. Do we hire them now? I think that's a little bit too much of a problem. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Marilyn. There we go. And Marilyn can have the job of store resources and work in a office because we are going to go over to construction, home office, and we're going to get ourselves a writing desk. So we can start to write some evil letters. We'll put that there. And I will focus on, say, build that. I'm just telling Harriet to do it because it doesn't matter. As long as someone does it, that's all that matters. And once this is done, pause it here, we'll now assign someone to writing an ad campaign. So what you do is you write letters and then you send it to someone, and based on how many letters you write, different people turn up, and then that's where you get the farming stuff, and then you get the resources, which the resources could be brains in this case. So we're going to go for just a very basic one. 5 letters required, 1 a seat of set of 24 karat gold serving dishes. So we'll set that going, and there we go. And we will have Marilyn on the home office, which is now going, yes. And why are they idle? Interact, please. It's because they're sleeping, I'm guessing. Okay, fine. Can they get inside here? I'm assuming they can. Your front door has irresistible effect on victims. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's fine. So where is Marilyn? Oh, over here. Okay. Well, I'll bring them in. Right. Please. Why are they not working? Why are they not working in the home office? Okay. I'm missing something, aren't I? Letters. Oh, it's because I haven't set any letters to construct. Okay, we're going to say produce indefinitely. There we are. Right, sorry. My mistake. So they're going to crack on. They're going to go and pick up some resources, and they're going to start making letters, writing letters. There we go. Apparently they use gold. There we go. We're writing letters. We probably need to build a storage as well at some point. Actually, what I want to build first, though, I think, is probably an area around here for them to sleep. I'm going to build up to here. It's going to be a fairly large room. Because we'll have beds all the way along, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we could have them in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that sits well with me, because then we can put them all in the center. Oh, we can put them along there and along there. Or if we make it a little bit bigger, it can go there. No, that'll do. Fine. Okay. So, there's that set going. And floors. Bosh. As well as a wall. And obviously we are going to have to sort that one out as well. Okay, so we'll max speed that out. As you can see, we're digging this section out here. It's far from ideal. It really is far from ideal what we're doing on the right here, digging this one. But, you know, you have to sort of go with what you're given. So a couple of other buttons that we haven't shown yet, but I'll go through them in more detail later on. But quick overview: research, you unlock different things. Crypt, it's where you can recruit more team members, find different things, increase your levels, so your storage and such. But that's also increased with your rank. You've also got your area, which you can see there's like a fire putter out area, as well as a blood cleaning area. I'm going to say the blood cleaning area, or the dirt cleaning area, will be this, because quite frankly it can get a bit dirty outside, so we want to make sure that that is all sorted. Information map, you've got an evilness display as well as a prestige display as well. And I don't know why you would want it more prestigious. I'm guessing it draws more people in there, so yeah, perhaps that is the case. And we also need a storage, because obviously things are just currently sitting in the middle of the road. How is our letter writing campaign anyway? We have got some there. We've got 7 letters of 5. So we might actually go for this one here, which requires 10 letters. And then it'll take them to the post box. Victims are coming, because we've already sent them. So victims are on their way. So what happens is they will turn up in some amount of time, which I've closed. I will select all of these minions. I will bring them inside. We'll put them onto fighting stance, and we want to hide them in the home office.
Victims are coming.
So, the victims are coming. Oh, and they're now inside. So, we want to attack. So, normal speed. But as I said, they don't do anything unless we tell them to do it. So, our suspicion will go up because we've killing them inside the mansion. We can also do things with a dead body. We need a butcher's table, but we'll get onto that later on. But we'll get to standard remaining. We'll go to remaining jobs now and let them crack on. So, this is going to be... This was originally going to be our kitchen area. Sorry, our bedroom, but I think it might be better as a kitchen area. Let's go to rooms, floors, put the floor in. And I don't know, maybe a kitchen area. But I realise I'm just now starting to build the mansion that's shown on the intro. Put a door in there. I think a kitchen area might be better, you know. I think it might be better. And we could even just make a quick room back here for a bedroom. It wouldn't take much. You do get different like loyalties and stuff as this goes up and down. Obviously, ate without a table, stressed, things like that, and obviously slept on the ground, which is not good. So we need to resolve that. I think, yeah, butcher's table is probably the way forward, and we'll build onto an extra area, but I think for the time being that is a decent start, and we will leave it there. That has been a little bit of MachiaVillain. Oh yes, one of your minions need to sleep. Yeah, we do need an area for them to sleep. You can't put they can't put different items from these tabs in other rooms, because that's now a home office. You put something in there, it'll just say wrong room. So we need to have like a bedroom. I mean, we could just put them in here, like just put 3 there. It's certainly not ideal. Yeah, it's far from ideal. I mean, we could build a very, very, very quick bedroom along here. Couldn't we? I'll have a think about that. So, next episode, I will crack on with that. And let's see how far we get. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Comments in the comments, and hopefully that will alter things. And we've also got a summons, but we'll check that later on. As always, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.